What is going on, guys? Samuel117 the views here. I hope you all have been doing well during these times. And this is not just and I'm going to do this video explaining something I've been wanting to do actually for my channel for a while now. That's basically a new rating system. Yes, I'm finally going to change my rating system. Because originally I've been doing like 0 to 100 rating system since the start of my channel. This is ramen channel, so I think I do, and I've been actually thinking of doing for a while now, because I just wasn't really feeling the 0-100 anymore, so, but I wasn't sure what to really do my ratings now, so I decided to do basically just different ratings for different movies or whatever, so I think I explained not just for movies, but also for TV and games as well. And that's going to be an update video, basically, what's going on in my life lately and all that, because I haven't really been uploading much this month, or haven't, I really haven't been uploading much. Like, I have, but I haven't at the same time, honestly, I feel like. I mean, this month has pretty much been a really rough month for me and many others. I mean, it's got to the point where I actually had an emotional outburst last Monday, honestly. Like, it was that emotional. It was that just, oh man, like, let's just say I've been dealing with a lot, but I am doing better now. And I am back on the grind for this, and I'm back on the grind with filming content. And this rating system will officially be started in November. So when I do have my next movie review and my next TV review and game review, these ratings will be unlimited, and it's basically going to explain what my rating system will be like. And hopefully I can really understand what I'm doing, and hopefully my system I can understand. Hopefully you all enjoy and understand the rating system I'm doing. So I hope you'll be doing well during these rough times, and feel free to hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. I'm going to see more content related to movies, TV, music, games. I do also have an ASMR channel. Check that out. By the way, my recent video is actually up to 100 views right now, and that's honestly amazing. And I only had reached that point before, so yeah. But anyway, let's talk about what is my new rating system. And again, it's going to be a different ones for movies, TV, and games. Let's just movies. Basically, I'm going for like different names that kind of fit into kind of my channel, kind of just the fun little words and all that. So let's hope you all enjoy these. Again, some things will be different. Again, covering things kind of be the same for because I'm things for things, but you know, let's get to it. For what would be like 110 of A++, like my best all time. This rating would be called basically for an A++, 6 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, all that, like 110 out of 100. This tier would be called top tier master best truest of all time. Because why not? What would be my actual A+ rating, which would be like for film I think best of the year, like A+, 100, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10s. I call this the top tier pizza tier, or the Why I Love Films rating. And I love pizza, so why not incorporate it and a little bit of it. What would be my A rating, which is like 95 out of 99, 4.7 out of 5, like all that. This is called Close to Top Tier Pizza Nitpicking Eater. I mean, why the hell not? I think it's pretty fun, so yeah, so I'm doing that. For my A- rating, which basically is like 94 out of 90, right now go to like 4.5, 4.25. I call this sweet taco meal rating, or cool good watch. For a B+ rating, 89 out of 80, or like 3.75 out of 5, I call this the good lifesaver force perch rating. I want to compare at least Star Wars in a way in these ratings, so maybe I might change that a bit, but that's best I got, honestly. Even when aim such as anyway, that's best I got. For the B rating, like 70 out of 70, not 79 out of 70, it's like 3.5, 3.25. I call this the perfectly solid good time at the party rating. For my B- rating, like 69 out of 60, 3.5, I call this the Mind Go Blank, because usually maybe C- usually kind of used to be the more forgettable movies, honestly, so I kind of mind going blank rating for that because why not? For C plus, 59 of 50, 2.5 call this the literal mixed bag rating. This is the rating I'm gonna give to it. So also for my TV ratings and my video game ratings as well, because these are basically kind of mixed bag, like 50% good, yeah, 50% bad. Then got the seat rating, which is 49 over 40, a 2.25 and 2 ratings. I call this the med. I basically call this the med. I call this basically the med GIF. I basically put, if I guess I put just the med GIF on there, like meh, because these are just the meh. Then I got the C minus, basically it's 39 of 30, 1.75, 1.5 out of 5. I call this the was I drunk rating, because again, kind of forgettable, so I tried to put that, even though I don't really drink, so, but I still have to put it anyway. Then we got D plus, which is like my 20 of 29, 1.25, 1 out of 5. I call this the wrong side of the bed rating. It's like, okay, that worked on the wrong side, honestly. Yeah. Then we got the D rating, which is 10, 19, 0.75 out of 5. I call this the true time waster rating. My D minus rating, which is like 1 out of 9 rating, and 0.5, 0.25 out of 5. I call this the kick in the ass rating. Then we get the bottom of the barrel rating, F, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I think when I get to I'll just show this scene from Jurassic Park. It doesn't be my movie ones, and the F one's going to be based my rating for also my TV ones and games as well. And I hope I explain right. I hope I can explain it right, but I will try actually leave them down and I'll leave what the ratings. But I'll leave all rating systems down in the comment section. I'll leave it in pinned comments so you guys can actually see if I'm not really explaining right. But now for my TV show. Again, my original rating TV was kind of like 10 out of 10, honestly, because that would be more different to do for TVs, honestly. So, but again, these ratings are going to be different. So, basically 11 out of 10, basically A++ rating for TV would basically be a lay in bed, all food and drinks binge watch. All sample and watch it. Yeah, and obviously. Basically, A+, 10 out of 10 would be a watch it! And A, 9.75 and 9.5 out of 10 would be a sit back, relax in a comfy chair watch. And A minus 9.25 out of 10 would be a sweet dish serving. A B plus 8.75 out of 10 would be a scratchy, fly, but girty. Yeah, I know that we have that's best I can, honestly. B 7.75% out of 10 would be a perfectly solid good time at the restaurant. B minus 6.7% out of 10 basically be a mind trying to remember rating. Again, in C plus like I mentioned, mixed bag rating. C minus 4.75 out of 10 would be the whatever GIF, whatever. And C minus 3.75 out of 10 would be mind remembering what rating. D plus 2.75 out of 10 basically be a Netflix skip it. D 1.75 1 out of 10 would be that was a question mark hours my time wasted. That would probably depend how long the show is. A D minus would be a kick in the art ass. And F again, it's all about shit. Now for my game ratings. Again, I usually go like 5 out of 5, 6 out of 5, 4 as well. Now, basically, his range I'll give 6 out of 5s to. This range basically called a lay in bed, stay up all night, every night, calling out work rating. 5 out of 5, A plus would be wood finishing and completing. I don't think we're playing the game, but I did a question mark there as well. A 4.7 out of 5 with A would be a let's play all night rating. A 4.5, 4.25 out of 5 A minus would be a fun, great Twitch game stream rating. A 4.5 B plus would be a get your mind off game rating. A 3.75, 3.5 out of 5 would be a unperfectly good solid time at the bar. A 3.25 out of 5 would be a forgettably decent rating. Again, C+, 2.55 bay mixed bag. For 2.5 C, I'll put the edge if the figure ring C minus, so 1.75, 1.5 would be a, what did I play again? A 1.55 would be a not even a Winterworth. A 1 out of 5 to a 0.75 would be a not even used wood. A 0.5, 0.25 would be a how much did I spend on from mess again, F. Bullshit. Again, I'll leave these my actual rings down in the comments so you guys can understand why I'm saying these rings, and I hope you all do enjoy these rings. Hopefully this make the channel kind of stand out a bit more. And again, this ring should start in November. And for the hell of it, this is probably we go towards the movies, but I'm gonna give my rings to all the movies I've seen. This kind of a movie catch-up on, because I've seen a lot of movies since then. These basically where I would give a lot of these films rings to. So, so let me start at the bottom to the top. These are the films I'll give the One Big Pile of Shit GIF rating. And those films are Bram's The Boy 2, 365 Days, After We Collided, oh man, Cuties, yeah, it's just as terrible as I say it is, honestly. Like, I was planning on doing a video on it, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to, if I'm being honest, so I decided not to. The Wrong Missy, and probably my worst film to use so far, The Kissing Booth 2. Those films I'll give an F, or the One Big Pile of Shit rating. The films I'll give a kicking ass rating to: The Murder of Nicole Brown Simpson, Artemis Fowl, and The Turning. The films I'll give a true time waster rating to will be The Lie, a film that's so nonsensical and insane, and despite some good acting in it, the film just feels like a plot line that shows you a 30-minute episode kind of got stretched down to 90 minutes. Like, honestly, what it feels like, especially with the twist that is so laughable and insane. Capone, Hubie Halloween, not really Anton's worst movie, but definitely one of his most boring, if I'm being honest. And The Grudge 2020. The one film I would give the wrong side of rating to would be Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution. A movie that kind of forgot what made the original so good in the first place. Like, really. And the only film I'll give the Was I Drunk rating to is Dangerous Lies, which is just a forgettable Netflix thriller. And the film I'll give the Magic to will be a film I actually did see today, and that is Robert Zemeckis' The Witches. Man, Robert Zemeckis really has lost his touch lately. Like, he really has been impressed with his last few movies, and he really just not good. And the only movie I'll give the Little Miss Battery to would be Spencer Confidential. Definitely not as bad as Mile 22, honestly, but definitely could have been so much better. And the films I'll give the Mind Go Blank rating to would be Doolittle, My Spy, Work It, The Lovebirds, and Underwater. The films I would give the unperfectly solid good time of the parting to would be Trolls World Tour, Unhinged, Project Power, The High Note, and The Old Guard. Now I'm going to tell you guys the films I'll give the good lifesaver force portraying to would be The Babysitter Killer Queen, All the Bright Places, To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You, Mulan, yes, Extraction, Sonic the Hedgehog, Timmy Failure Mistakes Were Made, The Lodge, Horse Girl, The One and Only Ivan, and Scoop. Yes. The films I will give the Sweet Taco Meal to rating be for Lost Girls, The Gentleman, Troop Zero, The King of Staten Island, Stargirl, A Shaun the Sheep Movie Farmageddon, First Cow, Never Really, Sometimes Always, Bill and Ted Face the Music, and The Half of It. The films I will give the close to top tier pizza nitpicky era would be Clouds, which I actually did also recently seen, great Disney Plus movie, Chemical Hearts, Miss Americana, Tales for Documentary, Bad Education, I'm Thinking of Anythings, Swallow, Tiger Tail, Phineas and Ferb, Candace Against the Universe, Bad Boys for Life, Tenet, I'm Pregnant, and Enola Holmes. And films that kind of have one or two flaws that they can't up with that, but are still fantastic movies in their own right. Now I'm going to get to films I will give the top tier I love pizza. And you guys, and this often, but also recently seen, so here are like 9 movies I give that rating to this year. Got Five Bloods. Definitely I'm not going to be watched very soon, but still an awesome Spike Lee movie. Birds of Prey. Yeah, I put Birds of Prey on this rank because of how many times I've seen this movie. It's so far the film I've seen the most this year, honestly, and for good reason. It's definitely the most fun I had movie all year. Palm Springs, an hilarious comedy that surprised me. Hamilton. It's definitely the better one. This movie actually said to be a 2020 release for some reason, but I still honestly love this by now. Also, no knowledge of Hamilton in general. Love and Monsters, a film that I had no idea about, but actually really surprised me how much I actually loved it. Dylan Byron was amazing, and Michael Rooker especially fantastic. A different and unique post-apocalyptic movie that I would honestly love to see a franchise on. Pixar's Onward, The Invisible Man, Borat, subsequent movie film. Actually, I seen this film and I even watched the first Borat, which I think is also one of my favorite comics of all time, honestly. Probably my favorite film, such a Ben Cohen, honestly. And one, I don't know about, and I'm still debating when I actually it's more honestly than the first one, but it pretty much has all the same elements I love about the first one. And it's definitely very relevant to the world today. I'm not sure how it'll hold up later, but it's so hilarious. It's about, and what we get to be my favorite video so far, and that is the trial of the Chicago 7. Another masterclass work from Aaron Sorkin in terms of his writing and terms of his directing. A film that's probably definitely to be an Oscar contender, and for no reason. It's truly an emotionally impactful and incredible movie, with its themes that are still relevant to this very day. Well guys, that is my new rating system explained. Again, starting November, this will be in full effect, so now definitely trying to do best to do more movie review content. I definitely do have a lot of TV reviews and video game reviews coming very soon, so be on the lookout for that. I have a lot of content that'll be on this channel, along with my ASMR channel as well, so be on the lookout for that coming very soon. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all listed down below. I am saying welcome to World Reviews. I will see you next time, and as always, stay cool out there. Peace.